Good morning. Welcome to Liverpool. And for those of you who've moved away, welcome back to Liverpool. It's lovely to see you all here this morning. So I'm here with a few housekeeping announcements and to let everybody know exactly how the ceremony is going to work this morning. So first thing on my list is a fire drill. So we're not expecting a fire drill this morning. So if the fire alarm does sound, we have emergency exits at the top of the auditorium where you all entered and either side of the stage area here. So you make your way to your nearest exit and our staff will be on hand to guide you to the muster station in Abercrombie Square. Okay, to our graduates, you all look absolutely gorgeous today. It's so nice to see you here. Can I firstly just check that you all have your name cards in your hand? Super, big wave. Lovely. So you'll need your name cards when you're invited up to the stage this morning to be presented with your degree. So if you make sure you keep hold of those. Any other things that you have in your hand, any envelopes or brochures or anything, you can just pop them under your seat. You won't need them when you come up. So when the ceremony begins, our presiding officer will deliver a speech, and at the end of the speech, we'll then begin the presentations. Our staff will be on hand to guide you row by row, starting with the front row, and you'll be invited to stand up and queue outside here in the corridor. And one by one, you'll be invited in, and you'll come up to the lectern, and you will hand your name card over to the presenting officer who will be stood where I am. So you hand your name card over, your name will then be announced, and that's your cue to then walk to the centre of the stage, where our presiding officer will be stood at the table here. You'll doff your cap to the presiding officer, you'll do a big smile to camera, and then you'll continue round right back to the seat where you sat now. Okay? Does everybody know what I mean when I ask you to doff your cap? Yeah? Should we have a practice? If you hold on to the front of your mortarboard and just a light nod of your head in the direction of the presiding officer, and that's all there is to it, and that will in turn be acknowledged. Easy. I can see some elaborate doffing going on there at the back. Okay, now to our guests. Now, I know it's quite early on in the morning, but I'm hoping our guests have brought plenty of Friday energy along with you this morning, because we are going to ask you to show your appreciation and show how proud and excited you are to see your graduates here receiving their award this morning. And we would like you to raise the roof. So we'd like you to clap and cheer and scream and whistle and do whatever it is you feel like doing to show your appreciation. I think we should practice this too. Shall we? After 3? 1, 2, 3. Wow. That's pretty good for 11 a.m. Well done. If we could keep that up throughout the ceremony, that would be fantastic. So on this special day, I know everybody will be taking lots of pictures and lots of video recordings, and please continue to do that throughout the ceremony. We just ask that you remain in your seat so you don't obscure the view of anybody sitting behind you. On the subject of photographs, if anybody is inclined to post on Twitter or Instagram any of today's celebratory photographs, use the hashtag LiveUniGrad, and then we will print off a copy of your lovely picture, and you can collect that free of charge from the Mountford Hall today. A reminder that this morning's celebration is live streamed on the internet. So we have our cameraman over here. So biggest smiles, everyone. If you have any friends or family that couldn't make it here today, you could ask them to log on to liverpool.ac.uk/graduation, and they'll be able to follow this morning's ceremony. So, last thing from me, can I ask you please to put any devices or mobile phones onto silent, and we'll begin this morning's celebration. Thank you. Graduates and guests, can I please ask you to stand and give a very warm welcome to your senior officers of the University of Liverpool.
Please be seated. I declare this congregation for the celebration of degrees open. Good morning, everyone. I'm Professor Fiona Beveridge, the Pro-Vice-Chancellor for the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, and it really gives me great pleasure to be here with you for this celebration today. I'd like to say, first of all, what a tremendous privilege it is and a pleasure always to attend graduations, this really important milestone in the life of our students, and to celebrate it with your families, your fellow students, lecturers, all of those who've supported you on the journey to graduation from the University of Liverpool. Your graduation ceremony is a day to celebrate and to reflect. If my memory serves me correctly, it's a day of very mixed emotions. I remember my own graduation, feeling both relieved and proud to have completed my studies, sad that a chapter in my life at university had come to an end, and excited and nervous about the future and what it had in store. But you have been students at a time like no other, a cohort that battled and won despite unprecedented challenges. Students in universities all across the country, and indeed all around the world, have been hit hard by the disruption to their education that the COVID-19 pandemic has brought. Your time with us was very different to what you'd imagined and expected. Your experience and well-being are always at the forefront of our decision-making, but especially over the course of the pandemic, we had to carefully consider and balance so many decisions around your teaching arrangements and your safety on campus. I know it wasn't easy for you. I know you had long days, periods of loneliness, difficult times exacerbated by these unique global circumstances. COVID-19 has devastated and divided people and continues to do so. But it's shown the best of human spirit too. Our university prides itself on facing the problems of society and putting our hands up to say, we can help. The Department of Politics is an exemplar in this regard. Research carried out in the department spans a variety of specialisms and seeks to better understand some of the most important issues of our time, from climate change to the surveillance state, protests, unrest, and the displacement of people. And this work is delivering real-world impact, with our experts chairing government bodies and providing evidence for legislators, advising on policy formulation, and giving oral and written evidence to quasi-judicial bodies. The calibre and impact of our research in these areas has recently been underlined by the findings of the latest Research Excellence Framework, a national exercise that ranks and benchmarks the quality and quantity of research at universities across the country. This placed our research in politics in the UK 8th for research impact, classified as outstanding. I've no doubt that many of you, the graduates that we're celebrating here today, will use the knowledge and skills that you've gained during your time with us to help solve some of the most endemic problems individuals and communities face. And you sit here today perfectly equipped to do just that. Graduating from an internationally renowned Russell Group University is an important boost to your CV. Our Victoria building, the red brick building with the clock tower, has a plaque fixed to the wall which reads, "For the advancement of learning and ennoblement of life." This is a motto that continues to guide us today in all that we do. Our courses are developed to equip you for the future and to meet the demands of employers, and our teaching is delivered by experts in their fields. All of our teaching is research connected and will also which means that you've been provided with a thorough grounding in established methods and will also have been introduced to the innovative and even experimental approaches used and written about by those doing the teaching. This places you in an enviable position in any job market across the globe, and equally puts you in excellent stead if you're continuing with your studies. Graduation is a day to look forward and feel excited about your aspirations and career or future study plans, but it's also a day to celebrate everything you've achieved and to enjoy this moment with your loved ones, those you've studied alongside, and those you've learned so much from. The pandemic has made us truly appreciate our loved ones and the experiences and memories we make together. I hope that today you'll find a moment to thank them for their support and personal sacrifice, and also to thank your lecturers and teachers who've provided you with so much support and guidance. We hope too that the city of Liverpool will always have a special place in your heart. You may have chosen to stay here and make the city your home. You may already have called it home before you joined us, or you may have returned here especially today for this celebration. Whatever your relationship with the city, we hope it's a place where you've made friends and memories during your studies that will last a lifetime. Politics is never far from the conversation in Liverpool, and some of you will have benefited from participating in our Politics in Action scheme or carrying out a placement in a local organisation, seeing how knowledge and understanding of politics is important in the workplace. Or perhaps you took place in the Parliamentary Placement Scheme, working with an MP in Westminster. Talking of Westminster, I'm sure one thing you've been taught is that a week is a long time in politics. One thing we've all learned in the last 2 years is that we never know what the future holds. You're likely to see a lot of change in your professional careers, but some things will remain constant, and I'll just flag up 3. First, the need to be a lifelong learner. For the rest of your career, make sure you commit to always being curious, always asking questions, always striving to do things better. And just as you should be a learner, you should always be a teacher, passing on your skills and experience to your colleagues and to the next generation of students. The second is the need to support one another as friends, as colleagues, and as professionals during your careers. And finally, never forget why you wanted to choose politics or your chosen academic discipline. It will take dedication, tenacity, and above all, talent, passion, belief to pursue the careers that you've chosen or may yet to be decided upon. But remember that these are all qualities that you've displayed in abundance during your time at the University of Liverpool. Your most difficult of experiences will shape how you deal with challenges and setbacks in the future, as well as teaching you to grasp opportunities. And all of this will help you to enjoy your work and succeed in your chosen career. Our university has a long, successful history of graduates who go on to achieve great things. Our 9 Nobel laureates have led the way in fields from nuclear disarmament to the life cycle of malarial parasites. And our alumni community is full of business, finance, and human resource talent. You've now joined this talented international alumni community, and you are and will always remain a fundamentally important part of the University of Liverpool family. Our alumni community supports our students in many ways, and some of you will have experienced this while studying, from delivering lectures and workshops to running alumni networks, offering work placements, and mentoring current students. We hope that, like so many of our alumni, you'll stay in touch with us and help and support our future students and broaden their horizons through your experience. It is through you that we are known. You are our greatest ambassadors, and through your achievements, you will also become role models and a source of inspiration for the next generation of students. This university has community and civic mission running through its rich history, and we're deeply committed to the City of Liverpool and our role as an anchor institution. We make real economic, social, health, employment, and cultural contributions to this great and unique city. We're also a university that takes immense pride in equality of opportunity and in delivering projects and activities which widen access for students who are traditionally underrepresented in higher education. Learners from low participation neighbourhoods, care leavers, disabled students, estranged students, adult learners, asylum-seeking and refugee students, and students from minority ethnic backgrounds. Knowledge should be celebrated, discussed, and debated, and it should be accessible to all. It is through the discussion and dissemination of ideas and knowledge that society is shaped. Our aim is to inspire, engage, and enable every single one of our students to fulfill their potential by raising their awareness, challenging barriers, and providing opportunities. And nothing gives us greater pleasure than seeing those students graduate successfully and move on with their lives. You are the class of 2021, and through hard work, determination, and a strong support network, you've reached this point in your journey. Your capacity to think critically and honestly, forged by your teaching staff, your classmates, and our community, will help you to prepare for whatever comes next. But today is your well-earned opportunity to take a moment to consider just how far you've come and celebrate that. So never forget how important you are to our university. You are our beating heart. Without you, the university would be nothing but classrooms and lecture halls. When we work together, the university is a place where discoveries are made, ideas formed, friendships forged, career paths decided on, and lives changed. It's when we work together as staff and students that education is truly transformational. We thank you for all that you've done in your time here, and we wish you all good luck and success in your future. Thank you. I now invite Professor Alison Fell, Dean of the School of Histories, Languages and Cultures, to present graduates from our class of 2021.
Pro Vice-Chancellor, it gives me tremendous pleasure to present to you the following graduates from the class of 2021. Nicole Nanette Veloso. Thomas Suffield. Catherine Adams. Luke Andrew Hingley-Smith. Joshua Edward Daly. Holly Victoria Williams. Samuel Truman. Dara Comac Gilhooly. Sarah Helen Rayner. Thomas Jeffrey Law. Amber Hughes. Scarlett Lily Thompson. Elined Rose Anderson. Jo Bailey Sheldon. Alexander Thomas Warrington. Michael Robb. Harry Foreman Howlett. Oladini Bramer. Aidan Michael Murphy. William Stewart Howard. Harry Kingham. Ricardo da Conceição. Abigail Higgins. Liam Gleeson. Courtney Lee Benson. Molly Elise Burns. Declan Robert David Brady. Harry Viney. Joshua Jack Forrester. John Patrick Hennessy. Faith Mahoney. Cameron Morris. Jennifer Rooney. Eleanor Rachel Manning. Beatrice Lily Hayes. Sam Morgan. Titus Poole Ellaby. Samuel Ewan Ruddock. Alexander Ernil Webb. Oliver Baker. Callum Williams. Samuel Thomas Edgoose. Niall Kavanagh. Luke Norton. Len Shaler. Thomas William Mitchell. Ben Royal. Ryan Rogers. Mia Rose White. Thomas Michael Pepiot. Joseph Sloss. Alexander Lightfoot. Louis Thomas Cannon. Anthony Moll. Shanice Matoni Katana. Niall O'Malley. Lucy Alice Moule-McCreath. Oscar Holt. Liam Need. Clevis Krasniqi. Thomas Ray Rowland. Thomas Carr. Kieran John McCarthy. Isabel Grace Ramirez Insco. Caris Pulford. Eloise Hale. Charles Arthur Robert Heighton. Freya Lynn O'Sullivan. Georgia Rita Clark. Oliver John Fothergill. Hugh Grist. Hannah Elisa Bianaka. Charlotte Ann Aspey. Harry Jonathan James Lippett. Fergus Llewellyn Turtle. Joseph Bland. Lucia Mills. Rihanna Marie Riley. Ashley Mears. Thomas Dinsdale. Connor MacDonald. Dylan Toker. Athalia Arit Ibanga. Eloise Lee. Kieran Conway. Hannah Bradshaw. Eden Josephine Wilkinson. Nia Bodymead. James Christopher Sharp. Polly Frances Walker. Matthew Dickinson. Aderonke Omolara Oganusi. Lydia Rose Morton. Georgina Fear. Oscar Joel Richard Tarmy. Joshua Bloodworth. Hamza Ali. Marta Iglesias de Frutos. Hannah Louise Free. Finula Rose McHale. Elizabeth Kearns. Hannah Rachel Dawdy. Phoebe Olivia Millership. Nell Keenan. Owen Morgan. Joseph McNulty. Max Hugo Dempsey Beresford.
Thank you all very much indeed. As I said at the beginning, nothing gives us greater pleasure than seeing our students graduate. I know that for you that took place some time ago now, and you're already making your way forward with your plans. So I'll just finish with one or two remarks. There's no great surplus of inspiring leadership in the world at the moment. As a generation, there's a great deal of work you need to do. We're sorry. So as you make your way forward, don't ever underestimate the impact that one person can have. And try always to do the right thing, not the easy thing. Good luck. Thank you. I declare this congregation for the celebration of our graduates closed. Salva sit universitas nostra, quod precantis consurgamus.
Graduates and guests, please stand.
So if you want to go and take advantage of that, you're very welcome to. However you choose to enjoy the rest of your day, have a great time. Thank you and congratulations again.